Okay. Good morning. Today we had the pleasure of talking with Ariana Velázquez, a Channel Communications student from Universidad San Ignacio de Loyola, UCI, who is currently in her eighth semester and about to finish her degree. Ariana, thank you for being with us today. To start, could you tell us what inspired you to study communications?
Mm, what, the main thing I think it was that since I was younger, I always loved to talk to people, talk to in front of a camera. So maybe I think that's the main reason that I choose communications. And I also like to edit and also be like aware of what's happening right now around the world.
Okay, thank you, Ariana. So let's start with all questions. For you, what is the biggest challenge you face as a communications student?
Well, I think is everyone when they start studying communication, they start thinking about what they are gonna do in their lives, in their career, in the future, right? Because sometimes the future is unpredictable, and most of the time for communications students, because they don't usually focus on working as a communicator. So maybe that's the biggest challenge for me.
Question. What when things get tough in a group or creative project, how do you usually handle it?
Principal, I think I always try to talk with the people and try to know what they are passing through. Maybe they're having family problems, maybe they are really stressed about everything about their lives and or personal problems. So the first thing that I always do is try to talk and be communicative with everyone.
Okay, thank you. So the first question is there any class or teacher that really inspired you to see communications in a new way, in another way?
Well, of course, yes. I think it's journalism because my teacher was Fatima Saldonit, who is journalism here in Peru,
Yeah.
and she started really young. So uh, I really admire her so much. Like I want to be like her. So I think that's the teacher that is my biggest people that I admire.
You. Okay. Well, the second question is, if you could work in any area of communications, which one would you choose and why?
I really want to be like to try to work on journalism or like as production or as a director, like on the audiovisual area. That's what I want really bad. I really wanted to be on Latina.
Yeah, of course. To finish this interview, I wanna ask you, how would you like to use communications to make a real impact to or foretell meaningful stories?
Hmm. Like I said, maybe it's important. Like when you are a communicator or even being just like in the corporative area, you have to always have a good reputation. So I think that you have to be careful with your words and what you said and what you do because you are like in the face of everyone, in the eye of everyone. So I would like to use communication maybe to try to teach people how to follow their dreams, because for me it's really important to the people to try to follow their dreams and work for them. So I think maybe on that way.
Yeah, of course. So, thank you, Ariana, for talk with us today. And I'm gonna see you in these days. And that's all. Very thank you, Ariana, for this interview.
Thank you.
Good afternoon. Today we're joined by William Riega Ocharan, a communication and marketing student at Universidad Peruana de Ciencias Aplicadas, UPC. William is passionate about creativity, branding, and the power of strategic communication. So, hello, William. Can you tell us about your career a little?
Yeah. Hey, well, as you said, I'm William Enrique. I'm a student of communication marketing. Well, I like everything about this creativity and branding because I think that this connection that people have with campaigns, also with the strategies, that's something that I really enjoy to make. These strategies and the campaigns are really, I don't know, really joyful for me when people actually connect with the things they see or the things they read about them. So that's what I like.
Okay, thank you, William. So, let's start with the questions. Okay, for you, what's the biggest challenge you face as a communication student?
Well, as a communication student, I think the most challenging thing it's learning how to combine creativity with the strategy because uh, in the beginning I focused only on creativity side, but over time I realized that how important it is to back every idea with the research and audio insights because this balance is actually perfect. So it's not only creativity but no connection. Have this balance is really would make me grow a lot.
Okay, thank you. That's very interesting. So, the second question is, when things get tough in a group or creative project, how do you usually handle it?
I try to keep the positive attitude and bring solutions, because in marketing projects, there are a lot of opinions because it's creativity. So there are a lot of them. So I usually take the role of a mediator. So I try to help align the ideas with campaign so everyone feel like part of the process.
Okay, thank you. That's right. And well, the third question is there any class or teacher that really inspired you to see communications in a new way?
I remember one class called brand management. That class was a turning point for me because it showed me how communication isn't just about promotion something. It's about building an identity, an emotion, and trust of the campaign. And that perspective made me appreciate how brands can connect with people on more deeper level.
Okay, okay. Well, the next question is how would you describe the vibe of studying communications at your university?
I think it's a full of teamwork. It's dynamic and innovative. As I said, it's a lot of teamwork. And EPC, this encouraged you to experiment a lot, pitch ideas and things like a strategist. So surrounded by people who are creative and ambitious, that keeps me motivated. So
Okay, thank you. And the next question is have you joined any student media campaigns or graduate clubs? And what's your experience?
yes, I've worked on student campaigns where we develop concepts from scratch research, strategies, and content creation. And my favorite part of all of this is seeing how an idea we build in class could actually generate engagement and start a conversation online.
Hmm? Okay, thank you. Another question is what's something outside a class that's helped you to become more confident as a communicator?
Well, definitely it was managing social media projects and creating content on my own, testing formats, analyzing results, and understanding what really attracts people has helped me grow, not just creatively, but strategically too.
Okay, yes, I agree with you. And the next question is, what kind of communicator do you want to be in the future? For example, a creative, a strategic, journalist, or maybe all of them.
Well, I could choose brand strategy and digital marketing because I love challenging. Well, I love the challenge of building brands with personality and understanding audience, designing campaigns, and creating messages that stand out in a crowded space.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting area in communications. And well, the last question is, how would you like to use communication to make a real impact or tell meaningful stories?
Um, I'd say strategic creative communication, someone who can think outside the box, but always with a clear objective. Creativity has a power when it's guided by a purpose.
Okay, thank you. So that's all. Thank you very much, William, for uh, ask our questions. And well, I'm gonna see you in the next time. Thank you.
Bye.
Hi, everyone. I'd like to introduce you to Kay Mediosca Moreno. She studies communication at UCB, especially social communications. And something that really stands out about her is how much she cares about to her people and social causes. She truly believes communication can make a difference, whether it's telling meaningful stories or helping voices that aren't always heard. Kay is super empathic, insightful, and a great person to have on any team because she's always brings positive energy and new ideas, and that's very important. She loves working on individual projects and collaborating to create content that can inspire you to make a change. So, let's start with this interview. So, please give a warm welcome to Kay. Hi, Kay. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing great. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks. So, let's start with the first question. What's the biggest challenge you face as a communication student so far?
I think the most difficult part has been finding balance, like being creative but also organized. Sometimes I get caught up in ideas and then I have to remind myself that good communication also needs planning and good structure.
Okay, that's very interesting. Well, the next question is, when things get thrown in a group or creative project, for example, how do you usually handle it?
Well, I try to keep things calm and talk and think about it. There's always some stress and different opinions about what to do, but I feel like good communication uh, solves almost everything. I like to listen and find a middle ground so the word doesn't stop.
Okay, thank you. Okay, the next question is there any class or teacher that really inspired you to see communications in a new way?
Let me see. Yeah, I had this media and society class that opened my eyes. It made me realize that communication isn't just about making content, it's about how message can shape people's ideas and culture.
Yeah, correct. I agree with you. And what the next question is, how have you joined any student media, for example, campaigns or creative clubs? And what's been your favorite experience in this?
Well, last year I joined an audiovisual group. My favorite part was filming and short documentary. It was a mix of fun and chaos, but it feels amazing to see the final result and know we made it from scratch.
What's something outside class that helped you to become more confident as a communicator?
Finally, it was working on social media stuff and talking to people from different backgrounds. It helped me get out of my comfort zone and be more natural when expressing my ideas.
Okay, thank you. Another question is, if you could work in any area of communications, which one would you choose and why?
Well, I will definitely go for an audiovisual production for. I really love how you can tell stories through image, music, and emotion, and it's really a powerful way to connect with people.
Okay, thank you. Well, the last question is, how would you like to use communication to make a real impact or tell meaningful stories?
Well, I want to tell stories that actually make people feel something, maybe about real issues or voices that don't usually get here. I think that what communication should do is connect, move, and make you think about the environment surrounding you.
Okay, thank you, Kate, to being here. Thank you so much for answer our questions. I'm
Thank you
gonna
so
see you
much.
in another, yeah, I'll see you in another interview